G'day, I'm Doug. Welcome to Doug Sachs YouTube channel. Thanks for dropping by today and checking out my video. I really appreciate all the great messages and support that I've got from you guys over the last month or so that I've started making YouTube. Welcome today. And I did a short a couple of weeks ago about a couple of sharks and a croc and a spider, and I thought I'd like to show you a couple of the Australia's Deadly and Dangerous series from the Royal Australia Mint. Today we'll start off with the good old redback spider. I don't know if you've anyone who's growing up in Australia, but there used to be a little song about there was a redback on the toilet seat when I went there last night. That's always scared us as a kid. But this little critter, quite a nasty bugger, but nobody's died from one, I think, since the 50s in Australia. And it's a female that's got, if you look on the back of her, they're actually a black spider and have a bright red stripe on their backs. And interesting, they can their webs have actually been known to catch mice, lizards, as well as insects, and sometimes even small snakes. I think there's a few clips on YouTube about that. But that's the it's a real nasty one, the redback. And where I live, we've got our outdoor furniture here. So if you're having a party or something, you got your old plastic chairs in the back patio. It's always a good idea to give them a good hose off and a scrub underneath to get rid of these buggers. Well, I'm sure most people around the world would be familiar with the great white shark. It's it's been here for a while, and we've all seen the movie Jaws, but these ones, where I grew up as a kid in Victoria, they actually, there's a set of islands. There's an island called Phillip Island off Victoria, with a set of big rock islands off it called the Nobbies. And I always remember as a kid that the one of the biggest great white sharks in Australia that ever got caught was caught off the Nobbies. And these rocks are Nobbies that they're covered in seals. Seals go there to feed and to breed, and of course the sharks come there for a feed. So if you're going surfing, black wetsuits and flippers and stuff like that, it's been known to attract sharks to people. Big set of massive teeth. They've got over 300 teeth in their jaws, and they can swim through the water at 60 k's an hour. Interesting, they're actually quite cunning, where they do sneak up on their prey. I've done a bit of fishing, and you always know when a shark comes for a bite because it comes past and gives a bit of a head knock on the bait first, so that you don't sort of comes by and gives a tap on the bait, and then it'll turn around and then come back and actually attack it. They are scavengers. Most sharks are scavengers in the ocean. So that's another one. That's the I think it's the 2021 Deadly and Dangerous. This critter here is a desert scorpion. I work night shift a lot, and it's not uncommon to see these things They're out and about. I pull up at a dark railway siding and I turn the lights on my car, the work lights, and just have a look at what's around me. Seen snakes, seen foxes, seen quite a few strange things at night. But standing there in the dark, and I think I better look down. And it's not uncommon to see these scorpions around. They're not really deadly, but they'll give you a hell of a sting. They actually they're quite almost like spiders and ants. Even they actually can live in communities and burrows of up to 400 scorpions in the one burrow. So yeah, you wouldn't want to come across that. You wouldn't want to sit on that by accident anyway. And did you know that if you use a black light on a scorpion, they actually exhibit fluorescence. So they actually, under a black light, they'll give a luminescence off their bodies, which is quite interesting. So that's the 22 deadly and dangerous, the desert scorpion. The 23 is the box jellyfish. This is a nasty little critter. It's got eyes all around its body so it can see 360 degrees. It's got lots of little the tentacles on it. If you're out swimming and these things come across you, they're not totally lethal to humans. There's lots of different species of them though. So we always grew up as kids down the beach, and a lot of people will say to take vinegar to the beach with you if you're swimming in an area where these things are found. But being an Aussie, the old trick is actually to if someone gets caught up in the legs or tentacles of the stinger, you peel the stingers off, and you're supposed to wee on it, and the urine will actually take the pain away from the jellyfish stings. So that's the 2023 Royal Australia Mint box jellyfish. This has got to be one of my favourite snakes, the tiger snake. I can remember being a kid out fishing in the rivers in Victoria, and you'd be walking through the long grass in the marsh, and you'd hear the wind rustling through the reeds, and it always got me scared of these tiger snakes. I'd seen one once when I was in a canoe paddling up in a little creek or a river, and these things are excellent swimmers, but mostly they live in that marshlands. There's an island in between Victoria and Tasmania. I think it's called, I don't know if it's King Island. There's an island that snakes were introduced. It was originally a mutton bird colony where people collected birds in the 1800s, and they introduced tiger snakes to this island to stop rats. But as the mutton bird harvesting finished, the snakes stayed there, and they've actually evolved into their own sort of super species or subspecies of the tiger snake, which is actually bigger and larger and probably potentially more venomous than the mainland ones. These things get up to about 4 foot long, and they actually have black and yellowy grey stripes on them. Just some, so there's some interesting coins of the Royal Australia Mint Deadly and Dangerous series. I hope you've enjoyed it all. everything I've had to show you today. So just let us know what have you got where you live that's potentially deadly, or just some nasty critters that you got in your environment that you're in. Thanks a lot, everybody, for checking out my video, and give us a like, or even if you want to, give us a subscription. I've really been pleased with, very pleased that with the feedback that I've had from other videos, and I'd just like to thank everyone once again for their comments and their likes and subscribing to my channel. I've been a little bit busy. I've been on night shift for the last couple of days. I haven't had time to upload anything. I'm sorry, but I'm heading to Perth on my days off over the weekend, and hopefully we'll get a visit to Swan Bullion and potentially to Perth Mint. Just depends on time. So thanks again, everybody, and I'll catch you later. Thanks for checking out my video. See ya. Bye.